Hello and welcome to the video. Today I will be unboxing a ton of parts that I've purchased in the past few months. Stay tuned. So I have purchased a wide variety of parts in the past few months. These parts primarily came from vrpspeed.com. vrpspeed.com is a great resource when you're trying to purchase aftermarket performance parts for AMGs. If you do decide you want to check out their website and buy something, make sure you use my code MrFalterbach55 for 10% off, or you can click the link in the description. But to kick things off, let's start off with the cooling mods first. I bought all of these from VRP Speed, and the reason why we're going to be talking about cooling mods first is because the supercharger on these M113Ks run pretty hot. Now, over here, I have a PLM XL. I didn't buy this from VRP Speed, but the owner who did buy it, SL55, he bought it from VRP Speed, and I bought it off of him because it's still a good unit. Over here, I have a larger intercooler. I don't know if I'll be putting both of these on at once, but I bought them just in case. Our next part is the Mishimoto thermostat. This basically opens up at a much cooler temperature than the factory thermostat, which allows for more coolant to flow through the engine before the engine gets hot. Our next purchase is the VRP Speed coolant expansion tank. This thing, I'm going to be connecting it to the supercharger to allow the supercharger to cool down with its own unique system. I tried my best to find a under hood tank. I'm still trying to find one, so when the time comes, if one does pop up, you will see that in the video instead of me using this. And that's, I believe, it for all my cooling mods. Wait, there is one more. There is one more. This right here, I might not even need to install any of those cooling mods because I have a killer chiller. So what a killer chiller basically is it uses the freon from the AC to cool down anything you want it to. The engine, the supercharger, I'm gonna be using it to cool down the supercharger. Only problem is that it messes with your air conditioning, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way where I can automatically turn this on and turn it off, or have a separate system for it. But this is ready to be used. Our next system that we purchased is a totally customized Need Wings intake system. These two are meant for a M112K engine, but I have seen it done through the videos of Mr. Fisher Fast, where he installed it on his SL. Now, I know it's possible. There's a lot of fabrication that needs to be done, but I'm gonna get it done so the supercharger is gonna whine like crazy. Also, the airflow is gonna be much more better compared to the OEM factory airflow. Now, the kit comes with these high airflow filters, and to cover the high airflow filters, I got some outerwear socks for them, and that will basically repel any water that you may drive through, such as rain or anything like that. If you go through a puddle, you have bigger problems to worry about, but as far as everyday use, that's what those covers are going to be doing. Over here, we have a oil filter cap that I got from Wisec. Thank you, Mike, for that. I have two other boxes in here I'm not going to open just now. So over here, I have something pretty cool. This is a ported snout from VRP Speed's website. Most people go ahead and buy the 82mm ported snout. Since I'm running a higher boost, which we'll get into that soon enough, I figured higher boost, let me just do a larger ported snout. And this snout, once I get it out, And this snout has been ported to about 85 millimeters, which is great because I am running an 85 millimeter throttle body, as you can see right here. This will all be done simultaneously with the air intake system, so be on the lookout for that. Now, what we have next is quite possibly the only thing I'm super excited about, and that is a 70 millimeter clutch pulley. Most people run a 77 millimeter clutch pulley. I wanted to make sure I can beat a Hellcat, and I know I can with a 77 millimeter, but I like to take things to the next step, and I'm pretty sure I have ample cooling to cover that. And now, the most exciting thing that I'm going to be doing is installing these guys. These are the last set of VRP mid-length headers. I don't know if VRP is going to sell them anymore, but if they do, that would be great because I'm going to be doing an install video on them, so you could do it at home. In conjunction with that, I also purchased a beautiful 304 stainless steel X-pipe that will be going in the middle of the car. And to top it all off, I'm going to be making a custom exhaust system with some Corsa Extreme mufflers. And that video will come soon enough. Alright, that's it for this video. Again, if you guys do want to buy any of these products, I have the link in the description box below. Make sure you use my code MrOfAlterbach55 for 10% off your VRP speed purchase. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.